Hey YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a compilation video, the best BTC sports bras in my opinion of 2025. I want to go over why I like them, why I think other BTC ladies will like them, and hope to see more sports bras like that in the future and bring these sports bras back in more colors. We've already seen one of them come back in the recent Buffbunny Essentials 1 drop that this tank top came in as well. As always, I have included timestamps so you can just see that in the information down below, as well as my measurements, and I will put them on the screen here for you also. I do want to remind you I have my Instagram, ChelseaCourtland93. Over there you will see me wearing these pieces for various activities, whether it's powerlifting, teaching tap dancing, seeing chiropractic patients, etc. And if you could just like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, share this with your friends, follow me over on Instagram as well, I'd greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get started. I wanted to start with a bang. This sports bra was the one that just recently restocked in this baked blue color, in lipstick red, Miami Vice pink, which I reviewed in my last YouTube review video, as well as azul and black. This one was launched originally in the Warrior collection of last year, and it surprised me greatly on how much I liked it, especially because it has skinnier straps. But the things that I love about this sports bra and why I think it's a great BTC sports bra, it has great coverage for us. You know, I didn't have really any spillage to worry about. It is more of a long line sports bra as well. It has this under bust contouring line as well, which I think is just very flattering and just helps shape everything nicely. And then it has this band, and the difference between this long line and say like a Revolution or even a Rosa is that those two sports bras have more of just like a fold of fabric. This one has an actual elastic band right along the bottom edge here all the way around, so it helps just keep things a little bit more secure. So that band is about this wide. It's not anything super crazy. I don't find that it digs in on me. I do size up to my larger size, a large, because I wanted to make sure I had enough coverage. I did try a size medium on when I was down in Houston in November, and while it felt okay, I noticed over time I just started to get more and more spillage out of the center region here, so I didn't really feel comfortable because I like the sports bra to be able to wear it for all my different lifting needs. And I felt like if I sized down, I was going to have to just be a little bit more wary of when I was wearing it. One thing I do notice is over time, my breast tissue does kind of drop down below this bottom seam, which also does help with the top spillage here. But it doesn't bother me because I do have that coverage. It's got great side boob coverage. And the big thing about the BTC winning feature is that it has adjustable shoulder straps. So that anytime you can include any sort of adjustability, I am a fan of it because it just helps make sure things are more secure, especially for someone like me who is naturally larger chested on a smaller frame. I'm able to get it a little bit more tighter because I do have to size up sometimes to get more coverage. So this one I would say is a top sports bra for not just BTC but even itty bitty titty committee, and everyone who's tried it has really loved it. I definitely say go check it out. The good news is it is currently available, which makes it really nice, and I'm sure we'll probably see it back because essentials are pieces that you can just supplement into your wardrobe. They are truly essential. It is in the mobility category. It is made of that Poshknit fabric, being the Poshknit Sports Bra. I personally wear this for weightlifting and it's just fine. Mobility is meant for things like yoga and Pilates. So you can wear it for whatever you want. Buffbunny collection just has these pillars to help kind of keep things more organized. Next up, we have, this one isn't necessarily a new design, but it was updated in 2025, so I wanted to include it because this is definitely a top sports bra for me of 2025. We originally saw the original version in the Grounds collaboration back in September of 2024. This came out in the Lift Like a Lady collection, and it is the Dream Heather Square Neck Sports Bra. I liked it when it originally launched. I love it now. It has increased coverage, it just fits better, it's got great side boob coverage. It fits how I wish the Revolution Sports Bra would fit, because I like the Revolution Sports Bra and it is a very popular sports bra. Most BTC ladies like it. a lot of chest sizes really love it. It is a #1 selling sports bra for a reason. For me, my issue is that I tend to get a little bit more upper spillage than I would like, but when I try to size up, I fall through the bottom in a size large. So this is a size medium. I get a size medium in the Revolution sports bra as well. It increased the height coverage this way from the original launch, and then it has better side boob coverage as well. And then another change that they did do is they, I believe, widened the back straps a little bit further apart. Again, a common theme, adjustable shoulder straps, just like the Poshknit Sports Bra. I think this one is just such a great sports bra for the BTC. It is made of that Dream Heather fabric, and it's just a nice different fabric from Poshknit, from Nubre, from even the more cardio fabrics, if you will. It's that recycled fabric. It has kind of a warmer feel, but I've worn this all year long, the Dream Heather fabric, and it's fine. I wouldn't say it's anything super, super warm. One thing I'll note is that the adjustable straps, you definitely need to adjust them before you have them on, because, and same thing with the Poshknit, the adjustability to make it tighter, you got to go this way. To make it looser, you got to go this way. And not a lot of people can reach that far behind them to adjust it while you're wearing it. I think this is another sports bra that is great for any of my lifting. I feel comfortable deadlifting in it, squatting, benching, leaning and moving in all different ways. It is a little bit more of a wide neck than I prefer for something like tap dancing, just because with jumping I tend to find that my boobs try to escape the top, so I have to be wary of that. But as far as everything else goes, this is a super comfortable one. It fits better. It's not nearly as tight, and now that I have this one compared to the original almost felt suffocating in the same size in the ribcage. So I really, really like this one, and I like that I'm able to get a medium and still have plenty of coverage. So I definitely recommend this one. I believe it is still in stock in the various colors from Lift Like a Lady. Next up, we have the Nubre Notch Sports Bra. This originally launched in the Vita collaboration with Teresa, and this one, I wasn't sure how it was going to fit. It was unfortunately a pre-order for the launch, so there wasn't as much hype around it, and athletes didn't get to really review it before they launched it. And when it came, I was very happy with how it fit and pleasantly surprised, quite honestly. They've done a notched sports bra previously in the deadlift collection, but that one just looked like I wouldn't have enough coverage, so I didn't even attempt it. It was also a different material. So what I really, really liked with the Vita collaboration is that a lot of the sports bras were made with the BTC in mind. So this is a size medium, and I was trying to compare it, because it's essentially almost the same square shape as the Revolution. And when I did my measurement of what is actually meant to be your boob space, from the top of here to the bottom of here, it actually has a little bit more coverage and space available versus a medium Revolution. So I was really excited about that. This one is, I believe, considered more of a short line sports bra. It does have this elastic band at the bottom here, which is nice because it makes sure it's nice and still secure, versus the long line sports bras, it's just usually a seam and then that fold of fabric. So I like this one. There is no adjustability on it, but it still fits nicely. The shoulder straps are nice and secure. I find typically if sports bras don't have adjustability, my straps will tend to pull down over time just from the weight of my chest and gravity. But this one is nice and short, so I really, really like that. It's got this nice V notch design there, and then a nice cutout in the back. It has really great side boob coverage again, and overall great coverage. Obviously you're going to get a little bit of cleavage here, a little peekaboo moment. So if you want something that is different from, again, your typical sports bras, I definitely recommend this one. I know a lot of the BTC ladies love it. I believe someone like Kara preferred her size down. Definitely go back and check her Vita review to confirm that, but I believe the Itty Bitty Titty Committee prefers a size down. I say true to size, honestly, for this one, because again, it was made for BTC members in mind. So if you're BTC, true to size, I got my size medium. Here we have a big favorite of mine from 2025. This, I believe, originally launched in One More, is the first time we saw it, and then they brought it back in the Vita collaboration. So this is the Dream Heather Twilight Sports Bra. We originally saw the Twilight Sports Bra in the Sugar Rush collaboration with Felicia. That was in a different fabric, and they brought it back, updated it a bit, put it in the Dream Heather fabric, and this is one of my favorite sports bras. It is one that I can feel comfortable even tap dancing in. The thing about me, I don't have a lot of bounce control, unfortunately, in most of my sports bras, but I still want to be inside the sports bra, and this is one that I can wear and not worry that I'm gonna escape through the top, the bottom, the sides. So I really, really like this one. It does not have adjustability like the Dream Heather Square Neck Sports Bra, but it just fits so well. It's got this beautiful little kind of sweetheart neckline moment going on, great side boob coverage. The back kind of mimics the Rosa Sports Bra. The straps do intertwine with each other. And then it is more of that long line fit, which is again something I prefer personally. I don't really like a ton of my belly showing because I just feel more comfortable with that. This came out in this beautiful playa color, as well as Candy Crush, I want to say oat milk, and then in One More, when it originally launched, it came out in heather gray, charcoal gray, lavender, and a beautiful yellow called Sunbeam. I do feel like the Dream Heather fabric in the Vita collection overall versus the One More, I like the fit of it just a little bit better. Overall, the One More felt just a little bit more stretchy, so it didn't feel as supportive. Not a huge difference, but I'm someone who notices those little minute details because of this is just an area that really is an issue sometimes. So again, I would say if you are BTC, this is a sports bra you need in your wardrobe. It is a huge win for me. I did get this in my smaller size medium, and I would say BTC members, again, you can stick true to size, or if you're in between sizing, go with the smaller sizing because it does have plenty of coverage. Itty bitty titty committee, you may consider sizing down or staying true to size, but I do really, really like my medium overall. I hope to see it back in more colors, and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing this in maybe Nubre and see how that fits because I just love the design of it. It gives me so much coverage, great side boob coverage, good support, and it's just very flattering, I feel like, especially with these seams that kind of help shape the outer edge of the boob and just give a very flattering and feminine look to it without it just looking bulky and like, because sometimes BTC sports bras, especially like the ones that really strap you in, just looks like, oh my gosh, she's got like a freaking, you know, straight jacket vest thing on her boobs and it's just bulky. This is definitely a very flattering and cute sports bra while also still being functional and supportive. Alright, I did want to throw this one in here just to give you a seamless option. I personally am not a big seamless sports bra fan at all, if I'm going to be 100% honest. As a BTC member, I find that seamless just doesn't really support us. Like, there's so much stretch, and I just feel way more secure, way better in a Nubre sports bra, a Poshknit, a Dream Heather. But I will say an honorable mention is the Vita Seamless Sports Bra, I believe, that launched in Teresa's collaboration, but it didn't have any adjustability, and I still felt a little bit of spillage, so it's okay. This one, the first time I tried it on when it launched in the Strong AF collaboration with Bailey, I was okay with it. It came back again in the Black Friday capsule, and this is a colorway from the Black Friday capsule. And when I tried it again, I was like, actually, I like it more than I originally thought. So I wanted to include it if you are someone that likes seamless and a halter, because I've tried other halters and just wasn't able to wear them whole height, honestly. So one thing that I really like about this is that it actually originally launched, I want to say, in the Catherine Mueller collaboration, No Filter, back in, was that 2023? Oh my gosh. Anyways, it was a different sports bra almost. It had way less coverage. I looked at it and went, ha, yeah, I'm not gonna even attempt that. So when they brought it back in the Strong AF collaboration with Bailey, they added more coverage, and as a BTC person, I was like, yes! I know Bailey and some other smaller chested ladies weren't as happy, but it was something that I could actually attempt to try to wear. So a design feature that I really like, I don't know why, is this ruching center detail that's also on this tank top. I just think it is so cute, so flattering, and I like that because it is a halter, it also has this strap here that you can help take pressure off your neck. So if you're someone who is smaller chested, or your boobs defy gravity and don't pull down as much on you as mine do, you can take this off and have a nice, beautiful open back. I need this because it helps, again, just tighten it a little bit more and take pressure off my neck. I really like that there's plenty of coverage. I would say this honestly is more technically like a midline sports bra. It's not short line, it's not long line. I do find that over time my boob does kind of sink down a little bit more, but I'm still covered because there is that extra fabric there and just gravity, the material stretching out. But I like that it has a good amount of coverage. I believe I did order a medium. Yes, originally I did order a medium and a large to try. I decided the large was my preferred size because the medium just didn't have enough coverage. I do like with seamless having a smaller size from the standpoint of it does stretch out over time, but this one I found didn't seem to stretch out too bad to where I felt like I was just going to fall straight through the bottom. I feel like the side boob coverage was decent, so it is a nice just change up from the other more mobility technically category sports bras. This is technically in the strength training mobility or strength training pillar. There we go. It is definitely not as secure as those other sports bras that I have previously mentioned, and some other sports bras I'll mention after this, but it is still a nice option, especially for like a light upper body day or even a light leg day. Try out the Halter Seamless Sports Bra. For my BTC members, I would say go with either true to size or your larger size if you need more of that coverage like myself. It is still doable even though I have a smaller rib cage in a size large. Next up is the Maraschino Airbrush Sports Bra. This is again, not necessarily a fully new sports bra, but it's new in the way that it came in 2025. This came out in the community collection, and it was updated to be in that airbrush, more cardio fabric, as well as the coverage changed a little bit, and I believe the back opening, I want to say, is smaller now than it used to be. Yeah, I believe so. So this one is a nice one for the BTC. I would say personally, I probably still wouldn't do a ton of cardio in it because I feel like my boobs do try to kind of escape the center a little bit. Maybe it's just a little bit wider of a V. If it was a little bit more narrow of a V, I would feel a little bit more secure. But the wider this gets, the more free they want to fly. So it is great for me for lifting though, and especially if you're a sweater, a heavy sweater when you're lifting. Great option. If your chest is a little bit smaller, could be a nice option for cardio. So it has decent coverage. I was pleasantly surprised. Good side boob coverage. I really like this nice open keyhole back appearance. It's just something different. It has a nice thick band at the bottom. This whole area is a thick band, so that helps it keep it nice and secure too. And my friend, who is also a BTC member, Megan, she was the 2024 Model Search winner. She said this is one of her new favorite sports bras, so she loves it. She is a little smaller than me, I would say. She usually gets honestly like sizes small or medium, and I usually go for medium or large, even though a rib cage could go with a small. But she loves it. I know a lot of ladies loved it. And so if you want something that's more of a cardio fabric, the Maraschino Airbrush Sports Bra is available. And it came in some cool colors that are just solid, and then some contrast colors as well. One note I would like to see an improvement with this one is I do tend to find that I have to pull up on my shoulder straps over time because it does kind of want to sink a little bit. So if there was a way to either shorten these, which I don't think anyone else complained about the shoulder straps, so I don't think maybe they'd want to shorten it, or a way to, like, I don't know how they would do it, but make it a little bit more adjustable so I could tighten the straps, I would really like that. All right, last but certainly not least, this is another really big favorite of mine from 2025, and it is the Revolution Candy Sports Bra. Yes, it is the Revolution Candy Sports Bra. So it is the hybrid baby of two of their most popular sports bras. This design idea came from the Buffbunny collection Discord when ladies were saying how much they love the candy wrap sports bra, they love the Revolution, and they wish that the candy wrap didn't have the elastic back because sometimes that would tend to cut in on ladies. As anyone who knows me knows, candy wrap is one of my top favorite sports bras, and for the longest time was my number one. I don't know what I would honestly say is my exact number one now, because 2025 gave us actual options for sports bras. 2024, I'm gonna be honest, was not my favorite year for sports bras from Buffbunny collection because it seemed like everything was tiny and twisted, and I would be arrested for indecent exposure if I even attempted to try to wear it. So we had candy wraps at least and revolutions, but I loved seeing innovation and seeing more options. I know smaller chested ladies sometimes felt like they weren't getting any options. I hope to see moving forward, different cup size options or BTC and smaller chested options in the launches, but I digress. This sports bra, when I saw the collaboration of the two, I wasn't sure how I'd like it, quite honestly, because one of the things about the candy wrap sports bra that I love is the elastic back and the adjustable straps, because the elastic, because it fit tighter, me going up to a size large still helped me feel secure and held in, and I could tighten it and just feel great. This doesn't have any adjustability, but oh my gosh, did it fit amazing. So I would say this fits more like your Revolution sports bra. So I get a medium in the Revolution sports bra, and I get a large in the candy wrap sports bra. And I went with my size medium. I just double check because my sizing is all over the place. But I went with my size medium because ladies were saying it fit more like the Revolution. And this area honestly seems to have more coverage than the candy wrap. When I tried a medium candy wrap, I didn't have enough coverage and I was spilling out too much. This is nice. It's just a little bit different of a shape, but it's still got that nice twist detail that helps just lock and lift, if you will, for the smaller, or for the bigger chest, I should say. It's not as much of a push-up as the candy wrap sports bra, and some ladies notice that, but I think this is just so nice. Well, my favorite detail of the Revolution is the back, but I would have to be wary of the front and make sure that I'm not too exposing myself over time and have to secure them back into their seats. So I really love this one. I hope we see it in more launches and more colors, because I could have a closet full of these and be happy. It is definitely a very comfortable and supportive sports bra and gives great coverage. This is the purple swirl print. I pretty much got it in every color it launched after I tried it, except the black. I think the black sold out before I snagged it, but I would definitely love to see it, like I said, come back. True to size, if you're smaller chested, I would say size down. If you're someone who's in between sizing, I would say you could go with your smaller size or your Revolution sports bra size. Thank you for watching my top 7 favorite BTC sports bras of 2025. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can comment down below. You can DM me over on my Instagram, ChelseaCorton93. And don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. I hope to be making more of these videos in the future as an athlete, so any support would be great so that one day I could hopefully get a code with Buffbunny collection. I can't wait to see what 2026 brings, because the 2025 bras were definitely awesome for us BTC ladies, and I hope that that trend continues. This tank top I reviewed in my previous video in the Essentials 1 review. I love this one as well, so if you're BTC ladies, definitely go check this one out and have a great rest of your day.